What's up guys? Today I want to talk about sacrifices and habits. Now, this topic hits close to home because it's something I've struggled with for over 10 years and only recently do I feel like I've gotten a handle on how much I should sacrifice versus how much I shouldn't. I want to make a quick preface. This video can apply to anything. I know I cater to more gymnasts and weightlifters, but these concepts relating to sacrifice and habits and achieving your goals can apply to anything you are doing in life. All right, so let's jump right into it. So if you take anything from this video, I want it to be this. If you can properly balance your focus between the present and the future, you will be happy and successful. What do I mean by this? In today's society, there's a huge sense of urgency. There's always things you're working towards, trying to achieve, and for some of you, it's a little overwhelming and a little suffocating. A lot of health and wellness gurus, as well as certain religions, will encourage you to be in the present moment. Focusing on what's in front of you, focusing on your breathing, those things pull you into the moment so you can appreciate it, and it detaches you a little bit from the future and all the things you're working towards and gives you a sense of reality. So this is your alternative to focusing on the future, being in the present moment. Now, some people take this too far and they stop making goals, they stop working towards things, and now in a sense they've lost their sense of achievement and success. Set goals for yourself, work hard, strive to create the future that you dream for yourself, but don't forget to live in the present moment. Now that you have that as a frame of reference, how much should you be willing to sacrifice? This of course depends on the life you want to set for yourself and the goals you are making. So the only way to truly know is to make a roadmap. To do this, you're going to write down all of your goals, you're going to write down all the things you're going to do to achieve those goals, and then you're going to also list out your habits and you're going to knock out the bad ones one at a time. So here's a rough outline of the roadmap I created. So just as an example, the primary goal is to become national champion in weightlifting. So we have goals at the top, we have that main goal, the side goals under it. Then we have action steps, which are ways you are working towards that goal, plus working on the weaknesses to give you a frame of reference. And at the bottom is habits. So for the habits, I have 3 that are highlighted. These are the ones that are more negative that I need to work on. So here's an example of how to deal with this. So we have this one, plays World of Warcraft for 30 minutes a day. I'm going to eliminate this and replace it with a new habit. So let's say my new habit is going to be reading for 30 minutes a day. Now, you don't necessarily have to replace a habit with a better one, but it's a good way to deal with them and replace the time that is now open to you. Now, of course, you don't have to do this, but it's a good way to kind of isolate the things that you know are not helping you and then eliminate them from there. If the base is your habits, list them out, identify the bad ones, and then take them out one at a time. The biggest piece of advice I can give you relating to these sacrifices and changing these habits is to be sustainable. If you try to knock them all out overnight, all at once, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to relapse and end up keeping most of those habits. How do I know this? Because it can be easily applied to dieting. So a large percentage of people who diet down gain all of the weight they have lost back. Why does this happen? It's because the diets aren't sustainable. They're too hard to adhere to. And so you need something that is easier to work with. And even if it takes longer for you to have an impact on your overall health or working towards those goals, it is still more sustainable, and in the long run, it will benefit you. I wanted to interject and tie all this back to my original point, which is how much should you sacrifice? The answer is it depends. And anytime I ask a question like that that's a little more abstract, I'm probably always going to say it depends, right? It's up to you to identify the things that are affecting you, and again, taking them out one at a time. So it's kind of how you progress through it in your own way. In theory, the goal is to eliminate all of the things that are holding you back from your goals, but it's not realistic, so you need to take it one at a time and go at your own pace. So the main point of that is be sustainable, do not rush, take your time, and don't feel ashamed if you're not achieving things at the rate you wanted to originally. That's part of why this has been such a struggle for me, is I try to eliminate all the negative things I do, and then I can't do it, and it takes years and years, and then finally I'm in a place where I feel like I'm doing things right. It takes a long time and you have to be patient with yourself. My final point is to do your research. If I want to be a billionaire and that's my goal, not only do I have to list out my action steps and list out my habits, but I also have to do research into the field of business and figuring all of that out so I can achieve that goal. If I want to be the healthiest person in the world, I gotta look at research studies on how different foods and different activities affect my health, and I have to be up to date on that and be on top of it if I want to be the best. The greatest human being has a strong will, a strong body, a strong mind. All three of these things work together to culminate in you achieving what you want. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a little ranty at times, so I hope you understood the point I was trying to get across, and I hope it helps you in some way. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. I will see you guys in the next one.